Hi Aries, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot and welcome to your February 2017 monthly tarot forecast. This is for Aries Sun, Aries Moon, and Aries Rising signs. So Aries, if you're interested in receiving additional guidance aside from the monthly and weekly tarot forecast that I offer here on my channel, please head over to either Facebook or Instagram and follow me there, because I do actually draw and upload a daily oracle guidance card every single day. And if you are interested in a private reading, please head over to northeasttarot.com and read about how I offer my private readings. And I will also have the decks that I'm using for this reading listed below, Aries, in the description bar. All right, Aries, so at the bottom of the deck, and this is the overall energy for February, I do have the Five of Coins. All right, so the Five of Coins can represent a couple of different things. Of course, for some Aries, you might be struggling financially. You could be dealing with some financial hardships. But the Five of Coins, you know, sometimes this can be a person who feels a lack financially, or a lack of support, a lack of financial stability, even if necessarily they're not lacking. So for some Aries, you might feel like you're lacking something within your life, even though you might necessarily not be lacking. The Five of Coins can also be it can be a more negative energy. This could be you losing faith with something in particular. So this could be some sort of financial matter. For some Aries, maybe you're trying to land a new job or something like that. Because we're starting out with the Six of Swords crossed by the Ten of Swords. So the Six of Swords is you definitely moving forward, moving towards peace of mind, moving from maybe stormy waters to much more calmer waters. So for some Aries, maybe you were dealing with some financial hardships, or just you are moving away from some sort of maybe challenging situation. So, you know, this is really positive. Now, for some of you, this can be you physically moving forward, and then for other Aries, you're mentally moving forward. With the Ten of Swords here, yeah, you're moving on. You're moving on from maybe a difficult cycle or period within your life. With the Ten of Swords, it's a difficult cycle or period that is now coming to an end. The worst is now behind you, and you are moving forward. For some of you, you might feel you could have felt like you were betrayed in some way. That's not really coming through very strongly, but for a very small number of you, there could have been some sort of betrayal, but you are moving forward. This is a 6, so you're moving towards more harmony and balance in general, especially within your relationships. And this is you moving on. This is you moving forward, moving away from maybe a difficult time within your life. Now, what's really interesting is we have this couple here. So we have the King of Cups at the foundation. I have the Queen of Cups here in the recent past. So for some of you, this is maybe a relationship that has ended, or maybe it's in the process of ending right now. There could be some sort of betrayal involved, but not necessarily. Or some sort of cycle that's ending, and it's a difficult one. So that, you know, this could be you and your partner. Maybe you and your partner were having some sort of financial struggles or difficulties. The King of Cups can be a Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces individual. Now, this could be a person that, you know, you're involved with. This could be someone you're in a relationship with. This could be, you know, someone you're married to, because we have the Queen of Cups in the recent past. So for some of you, this is definitely your spouse. For others, this could be a water sign person that you're dealing with. Maybe you've been dealing with this person, because at the foundation, this is something in the deep past. It's brought you, this energy's brought you to this energy that you're in right now. It can still be an ongoing energy, but this is what has gotten you to this energy here. And then in the recent past, we again have this water sign energy. So maybe this is a character or a person that's been in your life quite consistently. For some of you, though, it will be maybe a relationship that's ending. It could be a friendship that's ending, because we have death crowning you. And if it's not ending, you're certainly thinking about it perhaps for some of you. Or, you know, this is a Scorpio person. That's very significant because death represents the sign of Scorpio. So maybe, you know, this is your energy, Aries. Even though you're a fire sign, you definitely could have been focused on matters of the heart, or more emotional, or even more intuitive in the recent past. And this could be maybe your spouse. Maybe your spouse is a Scorpio. But death does represent great change, and it is a very powerful energy. So this is either something ending the way that it once was, it's no more, and that could be financial hardships coming to an end, or something ending, and with that, you know, you're creating that space within your life for something new to come in. With death, there's always a new beginning. So just depending on, you know, which Aries you are will determine how you relate to these energies. For some of you, I feel like you're financially moving away from hardships. Absolutely. For some of you, you could be moving towards landing a new job, or landing a job. If you were unemployed, Aries, this could be you landing a job here. Now, coming up in the near future, this is going to be around the second week. I have the Two of Swords. So for some of you, of course, this is a partnership. This is definitely revolving around you and another person. That's very significant. Maybe this is a decision that you're making, or a decision that is very significant. You could be receiving a decision around the second week. But I feel like for some Aries, this is you needing to make a decision. There's some sort of change that is needed here. With the Two of Swords, though, for some of you, you need to listen to your intuition. For some of you, it's almost like you don't know exactly the choice that you should go with. So if you're an Aries that is, you know, maybe you're dealing with some indecision, or you just have been putting off making a decision. If you're an Aries that, you know, has been experiencing that sort of energy, I feel like that's coming to an end, because we have Judgment coming in the position of your power. So you're going to hear the call, especially if you're an Aries that was indecisive, or you were putting off making a decision. This is you hearing the call for action, and now you're moving forward. I think that for some of you, you know exactly what it is that you have to do. You know that change is needed, and this is you making that decision, making that judgment call. Judgment is also a healing energy, and this is you literally rising up from the ashes. Judgment represents rebirth. So, you know, for some of you, this is going to be on the financial front. You know, you've gone through some difficulties for some of you, and this is you literally healing and rising up from them. So this is very, very positive. Now, how other people are viewing you, we have Temperance, you know, so there is this beautiful healing energy that's around you. You actually have a pretty powerful row of cards here. You have 3 majors right in a row. Let's see how many you have total. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. You have 4 major arcanas in this spread. So we have Judgment, Temperance, and then you have the Faith card, which is the Hierophant in the Hopes and Fears. But Temperance is a very powerful healing energy. This is also a divine energy, so you very much being divinely guided. Things could be happening on divine time. Things could very, very much be divinely orchestrated within your life at this time. But this is a lot of healing energy that's coming through for you, Aries. You know, this is really, really positive. So that could be on the financial front. If this is a relationship that maybe isn't ending, but you're trying to work on the relationship. Death is transforming something the way it was. It's no more. So, you know, you don't necessarily have to be ending a relationship. You don't necessarily have to be breaking up. This is you maybe making the decision to give it another go, or to work on the relationship, because you have so much healing energy around you. So you might not be getting a divorce. Maybe you're going to go to counseling or something like that. Temperance, though, does represent patience and moderation. So for some of you, maybe you're taking your time with something. This is in the position of how those around you are viewing you. So for some of you, you're maybe taking your time with a particular decision, or just taking your time with something in general. In the hopes and fears, we have the Faith card, which is the Hierophant. So this could be, again, something to do with a marriage or something to do with a relationship. But this is you maybe very much hoping to be able to have faith when it comes to this particular matter. Also, the Hierophant represents documents. It can represent something legal, maybe something involving the company that you work for. So again, with that Five of Pentacles, maybe, you know, you're waiting on a decision in regards to a raise or a promotion, or maybe you're waiting on a decision from a large company. Maybe you're an Aries that has been looking for a new job. So that could be why we have the Hierophant here in this position. But what we have, right here at the end of the month, this is the energy that you're leaving February with and going into March. We have the Knight of Coins. So if you were an Aries that was waiting on a decision from a large company or even the government or something legal, this could be that information or that offer that's coming through. If you were an Aries that was waiting on an offer from the company you work for, this could be that offer coming through for you with the Knight of Coins here. So this is really nice. So financially, things are going to look up. Financially, things are definitely going to improve for you, Aries. This is really, really nice. Now, energy-wise, because, you know, in the position of how those around you are viewing you, we have Temperance, which could certainly be you taking your time with something. And then that really resonates with this Knight of Coins here, because the Knight of Coins is a person who is very, very practical. He's detail-oriented. He's very cautious, and he moves at a pace that he's comfortable with. So he is a slower moving knight. So for some of you, you're taking your time with something, you're planning out the details, you're quite cautious. Also, you might find yourself to be incredibly practical or grounded. But great energy. I think that for some of you, you were experiencing some sort of financial hardships, or like maybe a lack of stability within your life, and this is things improving on that front. So this is really, really positive. For some of you, if you've been trying to land a new job, this could be that decision coming through, or maybe you're waiting on a raise or promotion. For some of you, you're ready to completely move forward and slam the door shut on a difficult time within your life. Now, for some of you, this of course is relating to a marriage or a relationship, and I think that for some of you, you're contemplating maybe giving it another try, and then for others, you're contemplating, should you let go? It just depends on which Aries you are. And with the Five of Coins, you could have felt a lack of love within this relationship. It really could be a lack of anything. It's not necessarily financial. And I think that you really need to maybe spend some time alone, Aries. You need to get grounded. You need to listen to your intuition when making a decision. Maybe you need to even reach out. You need to get some support from friends or family for some Aries. All right, so I'm going to pull you an additional guidance card, Aries, for February 2017. And for those that are single, I don't see it being, honestly, I don't see it being a super emotional month for you. Emotionally, I don't see you in a bad place whatsoever. I think that definitely things are balancing out for you. So you could be healing from a past relationship for some Aries if you're single. Okay, wow. All right, so now I'm pulling you an additional romance angel card. Additional guidance for Aries in regards to love and relationships for February 2017. Now, there could be a Scorpio that's very significant. There also could be a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn that's very significant. Temperance does represent the sign of Sagittarius. Faith represents the sign of Taurus. And then, of course, we have this water energy, and then death represents the sign of Scorpio. So for some of you, this could be your rising sign. For others, this could be a person that's very significant. All right, so I have a card that just flipped over. All right, very interesting. So the additional guidance card that I have for you, Aries, is listen to your intuitive feelings. Your body is receiving accurate messages from the divine. Wow. And I mean, you definitely have a lot of divine energy around you. You need to keep the faith. You need to remain positive, Aries. Okay? If you can spend that time alone, listen to your intuitive feelings because they are accurate. So no matter what this decision is in regards to, if you're faced with having to make a decision, and for many of you it might be on the romantic front, you need to listen to your intuitive feelings, excuse me. Okay? Listen to your intuition. Now, the additional guidance card that I have for you in regards to love and relationships is honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Now, like many other cards, no matter tarot or oracle cards, they all have positive and negatives. And for me, this is a neutral card. So honeymoon can come up when there's a vacation, there's a break, there's some sort of maybe time of healing that's needed. So if this is a decision about a relationship, for some of you, maybe you need to go on vacation if you can afford it, go on vacation, or maybe just literally take some alone time. Take a break, maybe take a couple of days off of work if you can. Needing to heal, definitely needing to heal, needing to get in touch with your intuition. And then for those coupled Aries, for some of you, if you've been having difficulties, maybe you need to go on vacation. Maybe you need to get away. Maybe you need to simply just enjoy each other's company, okay? Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Now we have Valentine's Day coming up. So if you are partnered, Aries, just make sure that, you know, you're putting in that effort, okay? And you're spending time with your partner on Valentine's Day, okay? And if you're single, again, I think focusing on yourself, recharging your batteries, and maybe you need to take some time off of work if that's a possibility, or just taking some downtime here, okay? So Aries, financially, I see it being a good month. Emotionally, honestly, I see it being a good month because I see a lot of healing energy around you. Financially, things are going to turn around if you are an Aries that was dealing with some sort of financial difficulties, okay? So I do hope that you found this reading helpful. I want to wish you a very happy Valentine's Day, Aries, and I wish you a wonderful month of February. Take care.